Hi, welcome to my channel, Advisors for Meghan and Harry. This is my first video and I hope that you will enjoy it. Today I'd like to talk about the issue of royal titles for Lilibet and Archie because a lot of people online are talking about the fact that Prince King Charles III has been very slow in awarding or granting or acknowledging that the two children for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, Lilibet and Archie, are now officially Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. And so a lot of people have been saying that it's strange and that it is not very nice on the part of Prince Charles and the royal family and the British monarchy. And I do think I have to agree with that, and I'll tell you why in 2 seconds. I think that by withholding the titles for Archie and for Lilibet serves to trivialize the monarchy. And I'll tell you why. I think that what it says, or what it seems to be saying, is that the monarchy is for sale. And the monarchy is sale for, those who toe the line, for the highest bidder, for those who happen to be in favor, etc., etc. It's not that that would be particularly bizarre or weird or strange or unusual. It's just that I think, certainly from my perspective, that the British monarchy is deeper than that, and it's not so superficial, and people within the institution are not so petty, or not so petty in such an obvious way. I mean, it's so obvious that this is petty and, to me, vindictive and meant to punish Harry, who I think is a very good man. I think Harry is a good man. I think Diana and Charles have raised a good young man. He's a man who has defended his country in the military. He's a young man who has been a very positive role model for his country and family with the creation of the Invictus Games and Centerbell and all his other charities and initiatives. And I think that his father should be very proud of him. And I think that the royal family should be very proud of him as well. And I think in treating him and his family in this way, withholding a title that usually would have been awarded to someone in his position, suggests that there's some kind of vindictiveness and some kind of sort of petty grudges that are at the bottom of this decision, or slowness on the part of King Charles III to make that public announcement about his son's children. If Prince Charles III indeed is so petty and is so vindictive towards his son in this way as to try to weaponize um, titles, then yeah, I do think it trivializes the monarchy in a way that potentially could erode public, respect for the monarchy, and that eventually it could lead to the very extinction of the monarchy. I don't think we can see it clearly now, but I do think that today it's Harry. Tomorrow, what happens if William does something that he doesn't like, which is possible? We cannot imagine it at this time because they seem very close. But today's Harry's turn. Tomorrow it could be somebody else's turn that they do something that King Charles doesn't seem to appreciate, and then they are out, and the titles are taken away, and it's all just so petty, so tacky, so horrible. And I've read also that some people feel that Camilla, the wife of the king, the queen consort, as she's now known, is not doing enough or anything at all to dissuade her husband from this kind of petty and vindictive behavior. And And that's disappointing because, women in this kind of position um, have a lot of power. They can influence their husbands in many ways. And if Camilla were to use her influence to, bring the family together and to sort of mend that rift between William and Harry, I think it will be so much better for the royal family and for the public as well, to set an example for others who also have problems in their families of how to reconcile and come back together. So I think the weaponizing of the titles of these children, his grandchildren no less, is horrible, and it's petty and it's vindictive, and it proves that Meghan was not being untruthful when she said that the titles were being withheld for nefarious reasons, even while Queen Elizabeth was still on the throne. So that's my opinion on that.